Hello, parents slash students, parents and students. Hello, once again this evening in our dealings to seeing that students can actually benefit so much in learning this year 2025. I am going to give you four key issues, four key factors why students are not actually doing well in the class. So, and that's what I am going to give to you. So you be aware and then know how to you are going to control it. So one of the major reasons why students don't learn in the class is that they lack what we call engagement and interest in what the teacher is saying. So these are one of the major factors why students don't learn in the class. What do I mean by engagement? What do I mean by interest? So what do students think? What is his mindset towards academics? What is his mindset towards what the teacher is saying in the class? These are the key issues why student is not listening or pay attention in the class. The reason why they do not learn is because they are not paying attention. They don't have interest. That is the major factor why students are not coping in the class. Like I said, what is the interest of the student in terms of academic, in terms of the career, what he or she is going to be in the future? How does such student relate it to what the teacher is saying in the class? So, and this gives the student an idea or an understanding of whether to pay attention to the teacher or not. Number two, there is a lack of or what I will call lack of or leaking. Okay, let me just say that another factor is actually uh, what I will call learning disability. Yes, or the foundation. Yes, learning disability or foundation is another key factor why students do not learn in the class. Learning disability. So there are some situations where students in the class lack the ability to learn. So um, the way they were taught, or what they do in their houses, the way they think. So these are some of the things that I consider as learning disabilities. So how do you pay attention? How do you interact or reflect on what the teacher is saying? Do you just hear what the teacher say and that is the end? Do you reflect on it? Now, what of the foundation? What are the key things that you were supposed to have known before you start learning a particular topic or a particular lesson in the class? Do you actually know that? Or just sit down in the class and then you think you can understand what the teacher is saying? That's not possible. That's not how understanding, um, that's not the way of understanding. So for you to understand, you must have that foundation. So there is no way you can write 1,000 and you cannot write 1 to 10, because you have to blend numbers 1, 2, 3, and then combine it 12, 13, 14. Then you combine 3-digit numbers before you get to 8,000, which is 4-digit numbers and above. So these are the reason why you are not going to understand. So we are going to be talking about these things and then how we can deal with all these problems this situation so you can learn in the class, so you can understand, yes, that you can actually learn. There is nothing like I am not intelligent, I cannot learn, I am dull in the class. That does not exist. So this is just the major problem why you are thinking the way you are thinking. And that's one of the problem we are talking about here, learning disabilities, most especially when you are thinking that you cannot do it and you have not been doing it. And that is final. You cannot do it. And then the last one is the poor teaching method. Yes, when you see that this last one is a teacher uh, problem. The first three is purely on student. This last one is talking about the teacher. Yes, how do teacher impact to the student? Do you shout down student? Do you praise them? Do you give them advice? Do you encourage them? Yes, this can be a way of, bringing out the hidden potential in any student's mind. So when you can give students a motivating, I mean, word that can actually boost his morale, so students might calm down and decide to learn. So these are the things that we need to know. So these are the things that we need to be uh, paying attention to in order to make students learn in the class. I think as we go on, we are going to be analyzing most of these things and then give it a thought. So